Something is really wrong with our new house. Okay, so this happened 2 nights ago. I awoke suddenly and saw it was 3 a.m. The house was super quiet, and I was by myself since my hubs was at work. I rubbed my eyes, convincing myself it was just another restless night, but as I settled back into bed, a strange feeling washed over me. And it wasn't because I binge-watched Ghost Encounters LOL. I looked around the dimly lit room. Then I heard a soft whisper, barely audible, but distinct enough to send chills down my spine. I sat up, straining to listen. It seemed to be coming from the hallway. And I began sweating profusely. My PJs were soaked. Hello? I called out. No answer. I tried to convince myself it was just my imagination, but curiosity tugged at me since I was alone. I put my legs over the side of the bed and stood up, but still under the comforter. As I crept down the hallway, the whisper grew clearer and I noticed a light down the hall toward the living room. My heart raced, and I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack. I had to breathe because my mouth was turning into cottonmouth. I turned the corner. In the darkness of the corner by the lamp stood a dark shadow figure. Sweat began dripping off my arm, down my back, even my hair was wet. I could barely breathe, frozen in place. The whispers were barely noticeable, but it seemed to say, "Help me." I was so scared I was frozen and drenched in sweat. It suddenly moved toward my nanny's old mirror hanging on the wall. My heart pounded in my chest, and I stumbled back, falling backwards into the hallway onto the floor. My comforter stuck and intertwined between my legs, my arms unable to move and my knees numb. I crawled back to my room so fast I have bruises all over my knees and shins. I don't think I ever moved that fast. I jumped back into my bed under the covers and unable to get the courage to change out of my wet clothing. I stayed under the covers until daylight and called out of work because of the lost sleep. I don't know what to do. This is the first paranormal encounter at my house and I had to share this one. We just moved into this house 1 month ago. Any suggestions? I'm literally terrified to the core. I'm also going to see about putting up some cameras.